I don't know how long I got in me. So I'm watching Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons. And Isaiah Stewart goes for a block and just barely, like, just barely grazes the guy, like, right, like, nose, like, just barely grazes him. It's pretty obvious it was barely a graze. And to Jalen Suggs for the Magic. He goes down like he's been shot, like the guys do now. And then, like, not exaggerating, 30 seconds, 45 maybe, he's on the bench. And a teammate and him, yeah. And they're doing that. And he does this and says, smart. And then the refs gave the guy a flagrant foul, saying there was significant force blow to the head, and he barely grazed him. Like, why are the refs so stupid and believing these gigantic babies that are out there acting like they're shooting a movie? And I was just thinking about what Devin Booker said. Are the refs just playing the game that WWE? Because the players, that's what they're doing. They're actors out there. It's sports entertainment. Like, that's what it is. It's sports entertainment. It's not sports anymore. It's sports entertainment. And maybe the referees get the script before the game. And the players just do their part and act. And it's getting harder and harder to watch. And at least the commentators was like, you're in the NBA. Getting hit in the head is a part of the game. There's a difference between somebody coming and like crack across the head and the guy's like, ugh. That's different than going down and he just barely grazed his nose. Does it hurt a little bit? Sure. No doubt. They're big, strong men. It's going to hurt a little bit. But for you to writhe on the ground and then you tell on yourself and smart, that's the problem I have. That's why they need to sit out for 5 minutes of the game, and that will stop. Because you need to be evaluated. That's a blow to the head. What if you have a concussion? I thought we were all about player protection or safety or whatever. We're in that era. So why can they act like they got shot in the head and then go to the bench? Hey, smart, yeah, I win. Thank you, refs, for giving us 2 points. You're the best for believing me. And you don't check him for a concussion? Seems like the NBA is kind of dropping the ball on concussions. Anyone gets hit in the head that goes down like that should be in concussion protocol. The NFL, if anybody acts a little woozy or gets hit, even if they get hit in the head, they will call down and say, get them off the field, they have to go. That's what they should do in the NBA. If anyone gets hit in the head and they go down and act like it's a life-threatening event, because if they just get hit in the head a little bit and it's like, ugh, and they go and it's like, what the heck? Okay. But if you go down like you've been shot and you're writhing in pain, grabbing at your face, you should be in concussion protocol. Isn't that just smart for the legal issues for the NBA? What if one of these guys come back and sues the NBA? Why aren't they protecting themselves? Oh, because they know the script. My bad.